What if your boss gave you a call and asked whether you would like to continue receiving your normal paycheck or you'd like to receive 3 paychecks? What would you say? Well, back with us today are Mattson and Taylor Steward. The duo is part of the team with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They're also popular radio show hosts. Okay, so in retirement, we know that just good old dependable paycheck is gone. So how do you go about creating an income plan for retirement?
Well, we always say it starts with your dreams, your goals, and your desires. So we want to know what you want your retirement to look like. You know, what are your expenses going to be through retirement? What's that income gap that we need to fulfill so we can get started? And then we start looking at different types of assets. Maybe you have some real estate as a part of your plan, so you're going to have some rental income from that. You have Social Security, maybe you have a pension. So we got to take all of these things together to create that plan, but it really starts with what do you want your retirement to look like to make it enjoyable for you, and let us back into it and make sure we can provide that income stream for you.
Sure, and we started this segment talking about multiple paychecks, which I'm sure was like a ding, 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 ding to a lot of people. How do you go about creating that?
It's very important to structure your assets into different buckets of money. Every asset out there is going to be taxed slightly different, so if we can make sure that we're providing the maximum income to you while reducing your tax structure, that's the best scenario. So we want to make sure we have different kitties of money to provide that income for you, again, to save on the tax side, but also to provide the income that you want and need to have a fun and enjoyable retirement.
Well, it makes complete sense, but how often are people unaware of this type of planning?
Yeah, so many times people come to us and they say, well, my advisors has this one thing going on, and we just don't feel comfortable, because when the market goes down, we go down. When the market comes up, we come back up. And that's what we look at, is that we want to really break it down into 2 strong pieces. One is your critical income need, and we don't want the market to have influence over those dollars. So we want that steady paycheck to come in, and then your risk money goes out there for more of the lifestyle, the things that you're going to change up every year. Travel, or remodeling your home that people are doing now, or doing those things with family. We saw people out snowmobiling, and they're making their own bonfires in these little pods and stuff because they can't get together, but that costs them extra money this year.
Yeah. And
so whatever's going on in that world, we want that income to be there without market influence. Let's face it, 2020 was a big ride, up and down.
Yes.
So we want to be in a position to take care of that, for the client to have that steady income, but actually take advantage of the markets.
So when it comes to stocks and dividends, what can we do there?
Well, there's a beautiful thing out there that, again, stocks, we want them to grow, but also companies actually will pay or share profit with you. So, and some things that can be taxed differently. So growth, capital gains are taxed one thing, ordinary income's taxed another. So what we want to do is reduce taxes while getting the maximum income. So we can do different flows, like Taylor said, of different types of investments to give that income flow. So if stocks are going down, the market's going down, but we still have dividends coming in, that's a steady stream of income.
Yeah. Okay, so let's stay with taxes, because we know that that's a big issue. And so what kind of difference can proper tax management make in a person's retirement?
It can really, in some circumstances, be kind of a make or break. If you know, there's certain things you want to do this year, but I really don't want to realize those capital gains this year because it's going to bump us up a tax bracket or whatever that looks like. So it's important every single year to take a look at your tax situation to make sure that you're getting the income that you need, you're being able to do all the things that you want, but you're mitigating those taxes wherever you can. You know, things like Roth conversions and such like that too is important that you look at every single year to make sure that you're maximizing that for yourself.
And then the big red flag is when you have one person pass, now we lose one of those Social Security buckets, income flow. So that lifestyle they're having now has to be paid by that one person. So we're going to take more money out of the accounts, which means we're going to lose a tax deduction. Also, now we have to take more money out. Now we're entering new tax brackets. So now we're going to see those assets dwindle much quicker, or actually run out of money.
Yeah.
So again, that's the big red flag, that we make sure that our clients don't see that or feel that.
Yeah, and that can happen in many different ways. I think in retirement, you know, we're planning for what we think and what we want, but lots of different scenarios can happen, so you definitely need to be prepared.
A flexible plan.
Yep.
Yeah, and then what can retirement look like with all that kind of planning?
Stress-free, really, that's what we shoot for. We want our clients to enjoy their retirement and reduce that stress, and if we can help maximize your income, pay a little bit less lessen taxes and know that if there was a circumstance where maybe one of the clients is in an alive and not well situation, long-term care, that client is going to be taken care of and protected, but as well as the spouse at home is going to have that still, steady income stream through retirement.
Mm-hmm. And there's something special that you would like to offer to our viewers?
Yes, we call it a financial roadmap. So if you've got $250,000 or more, for the next 5 callers, if they would like to have a financial roadmap comparing where your assets are at, make sure you're properly diversified, making sure you don't run out of income, and then showing you how we can reduce taxes, we'll do that complimentary for the next 5 callers if they have saved at least $250,000 or more.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. So for you at home, if you would like to learn more about creating multiple streams of income, Mattson Financial has an offer for you right away. The first 5 callers that are retired or nearing retirement, they're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This allows them to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap analyzing where you are right now and discussing your best steps to get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. The number to call, 616-514-3831. Again, that's 616-514-3831. Gary, Taylor, it's great to see you.
Yep.
Happy 2021.
Yes,
I know we're rolling
we're here.
with it.
Good riddance 2020.
And full of optimism
Absolutely.
for what lies ahead. It's great having you here.
Thank you.